On today's episode of the Gamer Girl podcast, Beth is joined by Olivia to discuss their top 10 Wintery Mario Kart courses. Hello, and welcome to the Gamer Girl podcast. I'm your host, Beth, and sadly today I am not joined by my usual co-host, Maddie, but a new voice who belongs to my younger sister, Olivia.
Hello!
Today we're talking Wintery Mario tracks, Splatoon Chill Zone, a new Mario movie trailer, and tons more. But first, let's break some of the ice on the road of one of our favorite Mario Kart tracks with today's Icebreaker. So, first, Olivia, in usual fashion, why don't you give us your Icebreaker first, as you are the guest. So, Olivia, what is your Icebreaker that you have for us today?
What is your favorite hot drink?
Ooh, a good question, especially for this time of year, with how cold it is and all of that, as Callie decides to interrupt the recording process. Callie says hi, guys. Callie Calco says hi. So, hot drinks. I do love me a good tea, but coffee, specifically mochas. I think my favorite hot drink is either like chai tea, like just plain chai tea, or a peppermint mocha. It's between those two. It kind of depends on my mood. How about you? What's your favorite hot drink?
So my two favorites, I really enjoy a nice hot chai tea with honey or a white chocolate peppermint hot cocoa.
Both good choices, except I don't care for white chocolate too much. So, my icebreaker I have for you is, what is your favorite thing about wintertime and or snow in general? So,
probably all of the activities you can do, like skating, skating, ice skating,
snowboarding. Yeah, snowboarding's pretty fun. So, anyways, on that note, that was our lovely icebreaker. So next is, what have you been playing? So, Olivia, what have you been playing today? Not today, but just recently in general, like over the past week or so.
I've been playing Stardew Valley and Pokemon Violet, which is a really good game.
Those are some good games. I actually completed Pokemon Scarlet. Entire story mode, all 3 paths, plus the story that continues on after you complete all 3 paths. It's really fun, I'm going to tell you that now. Yeah, I'm working on completing the Pokédex. I have 240 of 400 Pokemon in the Pokédex. There are a fair amount I'm going to have to get from my Scarlet friends, aka Olivia, as well as Maddie. She has Violet. I'm actually going to pull up my Switch real quick so I can check what I've been playing, because I don't recall all of it. I know I grinded a whole bunch in Pokemon Scarlet. I did play a little bit of Stardew. No, I didn't. I was going to do Stardew Valley, and then I ended up not. I did play the Make You Beat that Maddie and I are doing of Pokemon Legends Arceus. I ended up picking that up because I finished Scarlet. I played a little Majora's Mask, continue with Majora's Mask. I did Rhythm Boxing, too, recently. And then Kirby's Dream Buffet a little, as well as Splatoon 3, but not a whole lot, so.
I've also actually been playing Breath of the Wild, because I want to finish it, because it's really good, and I want to finish it by Breath of the Wild 2 comes out.
Tears of the Kingdom?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll always be Breath of the Wild 2 in our hearts. So, no reviews yet again today. Very sad. Leave us a review, please. So next up is the news. So, for the news, we have Splatoon Chill Season, which is the next season of Splatoon 3. It started the other day.
I haven't been playing Splatoon 3 recently.
Yeah, I haven't played since the new season started. I played a little before and didn't get through as much of the season as I wanted to in the catalog. But, so that's exciting. Also, we got a big The salmonids are invading right now, I think.
Yes.
So that's exciting. Also, I actually had a quick question about it. Out of the new weapons that they showed, which one's your favorite? I can pull it up for you real quick.
I haven't been playing recently, so I don't really know what the new weapons are.
So first up, let's see. There's a new roller, a new charger, and a new shooter.
I love my rollers.
Yeah, there's some pretty cool rollers.
They're really nice in turf
I'm trying
battles.
to find where it is. Okay, I don't see it. The ballpoint splatling. Well, first we have the big swig roller. Well, ballpoint splatling, which is, I think it looks pretty cool.
It kind of looks like the guns that are like the ones that are two-handled that you hold to your side that you go
Yeah. The next one I know that got added is the big swig roller, which is a roller but bigger. I think it looks pretty cool.
And it has some pretty cool specials.
Yeah. And then it's the Splatter Shot Nova was the new one, which I think I might use it. I use dualies. Cool. I use dualies a lot though.
I've tried dualies, but I am not very good at them. I prefer to stick to my rollers or my snipers.
Yeah, and then the last one we got was the Snipe Rider 5H, which is a pencil. But what's really cool is it has, I believe, 5? Yeah, it has 5. So what it is, though, is when you charge the sniper, what happens is then you get 5 charges, so you don't have to reload. So then, let's say the opponent has really good defensive stats, then which you don't have to worry about it as much. And let's say it doesn't take one shot to kill him, you easily can fire a second shot before they even know what happened.
Cool. I would probably have to stick it. I don't really have a favorite out of them, so it might be the Snipe Rider 5H. The one I don't like the most is the first one you showed me,
the big swig roller.
Yeah, I don't really like it.
Not
the big swig roller, the other one that you showed me.
Oh, the Splatter Shot Nova?
No, the other one.
No, the other one wasn't new.
Oh, I like all of them. I'm very interested to try the 5H.
Yeah. 5H. I usually don't use snipers though because they can never get in a good spot. Next up is the new Super Mario Bros. Movie trailer, which you can go check out Maddie and myself reacting to it over on the Gamer Girls Maddie and Maddie, which is our new YouTube channel, which you should go check out. Have you checked that out yet?
Actually, yes, I have, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
Especially the picture you have for it.
Yeah, Maddie edited that one, actually. She was like, you deserve a break. And I was like, okay.
The new Super Mario Bros. Trailer is really cool, and it goes into more depth.
Yeah, definitely. Also, recently there was a Scarlet and Violet patch. So, yeah. Also, Charizard event. That ends today of recording it. But it's going to happen again. But it will return from December 15th to 18th. So
I did not do that, so I might have to do it. Here's the thing,
though. In order to be able to have access to the raid on your game, you have to have completed the main story. Like what I've done in order to unlock 6-star raids, like natural spawning 6-star raids. So 7-star raids is because Charizard's a 7-star raid. Dragon types, Terror types, Charizard. So that's exciting. So, not a whole lot in the news, but still some good stuff. So, we're kind of flying
Especially
through.
that new Super Mario Bros. Trailer.
Yeah.
If you have not seen it, you should go check it out.
Especially, you should go specifically check Maddie and me react to it.
Yes.
Next up is questions. So, first up, not a very traditional question, but from Presto the Magnificent over on Spotify. in response to the question of what did you think of the episode on Season 2, Episode 16, Nintendo Characters Love Rolls, he answered the question with, amazing, 10 out of 10. You could say it rolled up to one of my favorite episodes.
I like the pun.
Which, you should go check out that episode, because Maddie and I deciphered that. Nintendo characters love rolls. I mean, because who doesn't love rolls? Do you not like rolls? Or do you love rolls? Do you love rolls? Because I love rolls.
I love rolls.
Yeah.
Especially homemade ones.
Yeah, homemade rolls, except I've never really had. Usually we just stick to Sister Schubert's for Thanksgiving.
Or cat rolls.
Well, those are biscuits, though. Cat head biscuits.
Oh, yeah. They aren't rolls.
Kitten head biscuits. So, now we get into the more traditional questions, starting with, from Hen Ben. What flavor is sherbet rink?
Well, it actually, first of all, is 4 flavors. 4 flavors.
Yes, we pulled up a photo.
And we decided on some flavors.
And we figured out that it's actually
4 flavors.
It's multiple flavors. So, if you don't know what Sherbet Rink is, it's a battle course in Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS.
Is a really fun battle course that is, especially if you try and run into the penguins.
So, wait, there's penguins?
Yes, there's penguins that waddle around, and you're basically all trying to get, it's mainly a coin battle one, and you're all trying to get coins, but if you run, there's penguins waddling around, and you could, like, if you run into them, you lose coins. And it's very slippery if you're on the ice in the middle.
Yeah, I know you've played Mario Kart 7 a lot more than I have, but so first of all, the yellow I think is probably lemon. Can you agree it's either lemon or limoncello? The red I'm thinking is either strawberry or raspberry.
Or maybe cherry.
I think it's probably strawberry or cherry though, especially if you think about what the blue is. So these are the outer ring, but the blue I think is blue raspberry. So it wouldn't make sense to have raspberry and blue raspberry. Yeah. So that's why
strawberry cherry.
I think it's more of a strawberry though, with how it's more of a pink than a solid red.
Solid red.
And then the green I think is probably a pistachio sherbet.
Yeah, it's too dark to be like a lime, or I don't think green apple sherbet.
Green apple is not really sherbet flavor. Sherbet. But then we have the pink hearts, which I think the pink hearts might be
bubblegum or cotton candy.
I don't think bubblegum. I think cotton candy more likely, like pink cotton candy. Even that, I'm kind of like for sherbet flavors, sherbet flavors. Then we have the blue stars, which I think is probably like a blue cotton candy more. Yeah. Because it's the
lighter to be a blueberry,
or a blue raspberry. Yeah. And then the striped one, I think, is supposed to be like the striped star pattern. Yeah. Is supposed to be almost like a tropical punch or like a fruit blend, fruit smoothie. But so yeah, that is what flavors sherbet rink are. So next is from Tyler the LOL boy. Of what idea do you have for a 1-lap snow/winter track? So technically, we already have Wario's Mountain.
What Mount Wario?
Or Mount Wario. Which is really fun. Yeah. But what I'm thinking what you could do is, I do like the skiing idea, but what it could do is it's almost like Excitebike. Or wait, no, I have it. So, like the speed skating?
Yeah.
It could be speed skating, but it's a long track of speed skating.
Instead of a
loop. Or what you could do is it's we're gonna put guns in Mario games now. So, but what it is though is it's like the ski where you like ski and then you shoot and then you ski and you shoot. I'm totally blanking on what that's called. But
it's actually a mini game.
Oh, the biathlon. It's a biathlon. But what it is, it's not. That's not what it is. But biathlon. So what it is though is you're going down this long winding course, and at the same time you have to use bomb-bombs to like throw at things so that way you can get through. There's like debris that
That'd
starts
be
coming
really
at you.
cool.
And you have to use the bomb bombs or like turtle
Turtle
shells.
That would be really fun.
Or you can use like a superstar to just go straight through them.
And then they have like this huge jump that...
Which, the one thing though, that's the problem of being first place is you tend to be the one who has to get rid of the debris.
So like stay like second or third so then like they all get rid of it.
So then they get rid of the debris and it doesn't slow you down. Or you can just ram into it and it like totally stops the cart. But so next, would you agree or is there anything other?
I would agree with that, but I also like maybe like you're doing like a snowboard, like going downhill, kind of like DKP Summit, which is on the Wii.
Yeah.
Like
or do more of like a ski resort.
Like it's snow, like you're doing a snowboard and you're going down.
That's our cat's food bowl, by the way.
And like you're having like go down the peak and like there's like bumps and everything, and like if you like fall and stuff. So it's sort of like a setup, but you're like going down really.
Callie just got dinner, guys. That's what you heard. Next up is from Solo Something. Should the penguins be allowed to throw snowballs at us while we drive by in a pod race style of trying to hit us for target practice? Which comes from Phantom Menace.
And Sherbetland.
No, it's Phantom Menace is the idea of the pod race getting flung at. With Phantom Menace where Anakin's doing the pod race. Spoilers for Phantom Menace, I guess. And then the Tusken Raiders, they start shooting at them for target practice. I feel like that would make it so much more fun to play if the penguins chuck snow. I mean, here's the thing. Mama Penguin gets very angry when you throw her child off of a cliff.
Like on Sherbet, on some of the courses, they have penguins walking. Yeah. It would be so much fun if like they could hit you and you like had a
or if they or if they were just like up on the cliff and then they were chucking them and they threw snowballs. But here's the thing. It's Mama Penguin. The story behind it is Mama Penguin wants revenge for you yeeting her child off of a cliff. So next up is from Henben. From Henben. Again, another one. On a similar note, how many penguins have you crashed into on the winter courses? I would say probably 50, if not 100. It's a lot. I know it's a lot.
Crash into at least. So, most of them you have like a 3 loop.
Yeah.
And I crash into one at least every loop usually. Mm-hmm. And I played those ones like 1,000 times. So probably like 100, maybe even 150.
Yeah. Well, the thing with me though, the problem
I was a terrible driver.
Is for Sherbet Link. Not sure. It's Sherbet Land specifically has all the penguins,
especially the one on the N64.
So that has led to a lot of crashes happening with me.
Especially the one on the N64 when there's the ice.
Well, it's on the N64 as well as the Wii.
But there are 2 different ones.
No, it's the same one. Sherbet Land's the same on the N64 and the Wii. It's just graphically different. But specifically the Wii version, because I played Mario Kart Wii a whole bunch.
No, I have played the N64 one.
No, you haven't?
Yes, they had it on, they actually had the N64 one on Mario Kart 7, I'm pretty sure.
No, that's not what it is, Liv. The Mario Kart 64 and the Wii are the exact same.
Okay.
So, no, and it's not on Mario Kart 7, so you need to just... Yeah. Next up is, So next up is, which is the better Sherbet Land, N64 or GCN, GameCube Network? I will die on the hill that is N64. So, I guess there is a different version of GCN. Maybe it's the GCN version that's on Mario Kart 64.
I'm going to say while she looks it up.
Oh, wait, no. GCN Sherbet Land is the one with all of the spikes and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, sure. Or yeah.
I would say I like the GameCube one best, the GCN one,
The Double Dash one.
yes, which is very fun.
I like the GameCube one because you can go underwater in the Mario Kart 8 version, but I do really like that. I do really like the N64 with the penguins, the N64 version with the penguins, but
there's definitely more penguins in that one.
I like the GameCube one, the Double Dash version is more aesthetically pleasing. But the N64 one is more fun in the sense that you get to hit penguins.
Yeah, so it's actually kind of a hard question.
Yeah. So next up is from Lily Likes RPGs from what is your favorite winter themed area in the Pokemon franchise? I really like the one ghost town that they introduced in Scarlet and Violet. So I guess kind of spoilers, but kind of not. But there's a ghost town on the top of the mountain. But I'm trying to look up the name real quick. But oh gosh, I can't find it. Oh, Montenevera.
That actually sounds really cool. A ghost town.
Montenevera. It's very aesthetically pleasing too.
That would actually be hard because surprisingly, I do not play much Pokemon.
Yeah. But so anyway, I think it's really cute and it has all these candles, so it's kind of scary because it's a ghost type.
It looks pretty.
Yeah, it is really pretty, especially at night. It's gorgeous.
I like it because it has like all the lodges.
Yeah, it's got all the log cabins
with snow on them.
Yeah,
I definitely feel like they made the snow areas more snowy than the older games like Sword and Shield.
Oh, and Sword and Shield, the Crown Tundra. I really like it. So next up is from Ember Aqua. What is your favorite thing about the beginning of December? The fact that I'm allowed to play Christmas music and don't get judged, unlike playing it at the beginning of November.
Yes. So that's probably one of my favorite things because it's weird when it's still October and our mom is blasting Christmas music.
Oh, October is the perfect time to blast Christmas music.
It's not even Halloween!
And there's a whole song about it being not even Halloween yet.
It's not even...
No, we're getting copyrighted.
Sorry.
Shush!
But, yes, not getting judged and not thinking people are like, why are you listening to Christmas music?
Yeah. So, that was the questions today. We are flying through this. I think this is going to be a shorter episode.
Yeah.
Which is perfectly fine. I think it's going to be shorter than an hour even at this rate. So next up is the gamer girl topic. So on a quick note, I think part of the reason it's taking us longer is because we kind of already talk a lot. Because we kind of live under the same roof. Because we're sisters.
Yeah.
So, I think that might have something to do with the fact we're not talking as much. Yeah, Maddie I don't ever see except when we're recording, so... Well, I kind of talk to her elsewhere. You guys are getting some behind the scenes. But, so... Anyways. The gamer girl topic. Also, if you hear a cat eating in the background, that's Callie. That's Callie getting her dinner that you heard get disposed earlier. So... Top 5 Mario Kart winter courses, or top 5 Wintery Mario Kart courses, or top 5 Mario Kart winter tracks, or however you want to say it.
I say tracks or courses.
So, number 5. What is your number 5, Olivia?
So we're going to do down
5 to 1. We go from 5, we go 5, 4, we go 5, 4, 3, 2. Honorable mentions 1.
Okay, so I have Ice Outpost for my number 5. So I like it because you can jump, and that is on the Switch, Nintendo Switch, on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And I'm pretty sure it's also on Mario
Sorry,
Kart
which
8.
One?
Ice Outpost, which is...
Oh, yeah, that one.
I'm pretty sure it is on Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch.
Yeah, it's only on the 8 and the 8 Deluxe.
Yes.
That's a good one. That's actually an honorable mention for me. I like the toads for the cover of it.
And I like how you can jump and you have 2 different courses you can do.
Yeah.
The
paths. I
do the yellow and the green path.
I do like that fact about it. That was Coaster. So, next up we have...
What's your number 5?
Oh, my number 5 is Merry Mountain, which I have not played at. The only reason I have been on here is because I was kind of like, oh, it's Christmas. Christmas is coming up. I probably should have Christmas somewhere. Merry Mountain is going to be a part of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Pass in 3 days, I believe. And it's also in tour. It's a tour course that's getting added to the Booster Pass.
Oh, I've seen the tour ones, and I didn't put any of them on early because I haven't played them.
Yeah, I haven't played any of them, but I figure Merry Mountain's the Christmas one, and we're getting close to Christmas, and it's also going to be a part of the Booster Pass. So.
Okay.
Next up is your number 4.
My number 4 is... Some of you guys might think this should be higher, but not Wario. I just have played it so many times.
I have it higher.
Let me guess, it's your number 1.
No. Don't look! That's cheating!
So... I have played it so many times, it's kind of gotten boring.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of like, there's some of them I haven't played as often that I really enjoy when I do play them. I hardly ever play my games.
Right. Yeah. 1 sec, I'll give you guys my number 4. It's a great one. It's an amazing one. That was me making noise and being loud and crazy as my voice moves around the room. Woo! My number 4 is Sherbertland, specifically the Mario Kart 64 and Wii version, which is the one with the penguins and the ice and all that fun stuff.
So that's perfect, because that leads you right into my number 3, which is Sherbertland, which is my favorite.
Which one?
The one.
Which one, Sherbertland specifically?
I'm saying it.
No, tell me.
My number 1 is...
No, say, which one do you have on it?
The Sherbertland, which is in GameCube.
Double Dash? So the Double Dash Mario Kart 8 version.
Yes.
The worst version. The one that sucks.
The best version.
The worst
I like it because you can go underwater.
Well, the Sherberland on the...
But I do miss because it doesn't have as many penguins.
It doesn't have any penguins. Sherberland for Mario Kart 64 and Wii has penguins, though. And it's amazing, and I'm sure, and I really hope it gets ported to the Switch. So your number 3 you said was Sherbertland for the GameCube version, which is the worst version. With the ice statues that you crash into. And so my number 3 is Mount Wario, which I love because it's a single lap course.
Yes.
I really like the single lap courses. But you're basically like snowboarding, skiing down a mountain. And you gotta do all this cool stuff, and you go on the side of a dam, and it's amazing, and you go through the woods, and I really like it.
One thing I don't like about it is that, there's this, when you go down in, like, the river part, if you go to the side, there's, like, this side part that looks like you can go there. And I don't know if when they were originally creating it and then they took it out because you could never make it over there when you're gliding. Whenever I've tried, and it's like, nope, that's not on. And
no, you can make it. You can make it.
Okay.
I've made it before.
I just haven't been able to make it then.
Yeah, because you weren't as good as Mario Kart as me.
You've been playing it longer than me.
Actually, some of the time, but who's counting? Next up is number 2. What's your number 2?
So this was going to be my number 1, but there's one I love even more, and it is Rosalina's Ice World.
Is your number 2?
It's number 2.
Mm-hmm. Don't say your number 1.
And that is in Mario Kart 7.
You are a copycat.
Is that your number 7?
My number 2. Number 7.
Number 2. Sorry, it's from Mario Kart 7.
My number 2 is Rosalina's Ice World because it's beautiful and so aesthetically pleasing, and the music just hits differently.
So one reason I picked it is because it was one of the first courses that I ever played in Mario Kart.
By the way, I'm gonna.
On Mario Kart 7.
Yeah. This is another one I want ported to Mario Kart 8 via Booster Pass.
Yes, it is so much fun. And when I got my DS, it was my 2DS XL. It was one of the games because I got Mario Kart 7 on it.
Yeah, we got you the purple 2DS XL with the
Mario Kart 7 on it, and that was one of the first ones I would always play because it was one of my favorites. How you would go through, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
So I would have to say that one's my number 2.
Yeah, a good one to have is your number 2. But next up is your honorable mentions. So you already said both of my honorable mentions: Ice Ice Outpost from Mario Kart 8 and 8 Deluxe, and Sherbert Land from Mario Kart Double Dash 8 and 8 Deluxe. So what's your honorable mentions?
So I have 3 honorable mentions. The first one being Sherbert Land from Mario Kart. Well, the first one being DK Summit, which is on the Wii, which we had played.
Yes.
The DK Summit. Next one is AC Winter or Animal Crossing.
The Animal Crossing Winter
it's
season.
It's fun because it has a snowman that you can go through.
Will you crash and ruin?
Yeah.
Yeah, be a snow boy. Yeah. That one.
Wait, is the groundhog in that one?
I don't think Rossetti's in that one, and he's not a groundhog. He's a mole.
Sorry, I don't think that's another reason that I don't think the mole's in it. Rossetti.
Yeah.
Who I do not like in Mario Kart. I mean, Animal Crossing on the
3DS. New Leaf.
Very
scary.
Because he's like, if you don't save before you log off, the next time you play, he's like, do it, or else next time you aren't. And I don't.
If you don't shave next time, I am going to hunt you down.
I don't like it because it takes 20 million hours
to save.
No, for him.
Oh yeah, for him it takes a while. He's like, yeah, and curses on your family and all that fun stuff. And it's like, dude,
I'll save. Just let me say.
Yeah. So, any other honorable mentions?
My last one, which you said was your
4th, Mount Wario.
It's Sherbet Land, Mario Kart
64 and Wii.
64 and Mario Kart 8.
Mario Kart Wii.
Mario Kart Wii.
Sherbet Land with the penguins still on 64.
Mario Kart 8.
It's not, which is why I said that it should be ported to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Okay.
So next up is number 1. What is your number 1? No, what's your number 1?
So this one is probably one of my favorites of all time. DK Pass, Donkey Kong Pass, which is on Mario Kart DS, which I have played multiple times.
Right? You haven't played Mario Kart DS. When did you play Mario Kart DS? No, you played it in Mario Kart 7. You have not played in Mario Kart DS.
I thought I have played.
I'm the only one who has Mario Kart DS, and that only came up recently when Maddie and I got some ROM hacks. But yeah, you've only ever played on Mario Kart 7.
But that's my number 1.
And it was also in the 2019 Winter Tour for Mario Kart Tour.
It is the best winter course ever.
Oh, it's not. But I do agree that Donkey Kong is a great designer of winter courses because
even non-winter courses.
My number 1 is, it's I had to have a Mario Kart Wii course as the first one because Mario Kart Wii is the superior Mario Kart game. So it's DK Summit from Mario Kart Wii. I love snowboarding, Shy Guys. I love the cannon that you get launched out of at 50 miles per hour. It is just an overall great
That's funny because that was my number one honorable mention.
It was, yeah, one of your honorable mentions. When you said that, I was like, oh my goodness. Also, so it's somewhat, looking at it, it's somewhat of a combination between DK Mountain from Double Dash and DK Pass from Mario Kart DS. So it's similar to DK Mountain from Double Dash in the fact that it has a barrel cannon aimed at a mountain and a zigzagging crevice-filled path to the goal line. And like DK Pass, it is covered in snow and has very small snow piles that slow the player down if they run into them, as well as numerous dash panels. Apparently, when a player is playing as a Mii, the head of the wooden statue of Mario snowboarding will be replaced with a Mii's head.
What the?
That's kind of funny, actually. Which that was one thing that was so great about Mario Kart Wii is your Mii's got involved in it a whole bunch.
Yes, that is one thing they ruined. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna say this right now, even though this isn't really a winter course. They ruined Coconut Mall.
Also, apparently,
they ruined it. Because in the Wii one,
they made it too colorful.
Yes, because
I never the old Mii's.
I know, because in the original one, it has the tin flooring when you're going up the pipe, and then you have your Mii's in the cars moving. Mm-hmm. And it's like they get so much involved in the Wii one. Yeah. Like, why can't they do that on Nintendo?
Apparently, it's been on a lot of tours. So it's in the Flower Cup for Mario Kart Wii. But then it's for Mario Kart Tour, it's been in the Snow Tour, the Mario Tour, the Sydney Tour from April to May of 2021, Bowser vs. DK Tour, Mario vs. Peach Tour, Frost Tour, Space Tour, Los Angeles Tour 2022, Sky Tour, Mario vs. Luigi Tour 2022. So, it's been in a lot of tours.
Are there any fun things about DK Pass you'd like to share?
No, because DK Pass is terrible. I don't see anything for DK Pass. But, so that has been our top 5 Mario Kart.
Are there any other ones you can think of that are interesting? Like, there's...
So the only thing that's about DK and DK Pass is the sponsors present. So...
I feel like in the Nintendo Switch, there's a lot of Toad ones. Like...
there's just a lot of Toad ones in general.
I know, like... And do you think... This is a question I want to ask you.
Yes.
Do you think Shy Guys are Daisy's thing, kind of like Toads are Peaches?
I think Daisy's might be. They might be Daisy.
Shy Guys, and then, like, even though they're Bowser's... and Bowser Jr. and Yoshi's Woolly World, I believe. Mm-hmm. It's actually really fun. It's on the 2DS XL. It's Bowser Jr. is the boss, and the Shy Guys are his things. But I do think the Shy Guys are just like undercover, and they're Daisies.
Yeah. This is a short episode, which is perfectly fine. I mean, it's longer than the one that I did with Luca, but yeah. Which was the first episode of Season 2, which we only have 2 more episodes of Season 2, which is crazy. We have our Christmas special, and we have our
Do you know what that's gonna be
top picks of 2022. It's going to be the season finale, actually, because Maddie and I have decided that we're going to do seasons last during a year. Like, we're going to have Season 3 is going to be 2023, which actually kind of lines up perfectly with it. And then 2024 is going to be Season 4, and 2025 is going to be... That was actually not intentional. I'm realizing this right now on air. But
funny.
Thank you all for tuning in to this shorter episode of the Gamer Girl podcast. I have been your host, Beth, with my younger sister, Olivia.
As an assistant host today, and I wish to be on
as
more
a guest.
As a guest, because I wish to be on more episodes, because this is really fun and interesting. So, even for people that don't like video games, they can still follow along.
So, but don't forget to leave us goodness, I'm trying to figure out. Don't forget to leave us a subscribe on YouTube under both the Gamer Girl podcast and the Gamer Girls Maddie and Maddie. Don't forget to go leave us don't forget to follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and leave us a 5-star review on Podchaser. Also follow us on Podchaser, but leave us a 5-star review on Podchaser, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, like a written review. Also on Podchaser, leave us a written review there.
Yes.
Also leave us a follow over on Twitch, because we hopefully are going to be streaming more on there if we end up getting capture cards for Christmas. Maddie and I do, which cross your fingers that we do. So that's exciting. And then also, be sure to go leave us a follow on Instagram at the Gamer Girl Podcast. Also, shoot us an email if you feel like it. Also, the Gamer Girl Podcast at gmail.com. Again, thank you all for tuning in today. I have been your favorite hostess with the mostest, Beth, joined by my sister Olivia.
Yes, please go leave a review, because this is what, your second or third episode without a review?
This is like our. I don't think we've had a review the whole season except for once.
That's crazy. Hopefully you get a review.
Yeah, because nobody apparently everyone's too
Hopefully
shy
you get a review by the end of the year.
Well, we got one, and then it disappeared. Also, Samantha needs to change her review of still 1 star to 5 stars. Also, I know you guys can leave reviews on Apple, because I know a lot of you listen on Apple. So if you do not go leave us a 5-star review on Apple, I know how to find IP addresses, and I will hunt you down, and I will hack your phone, and I will yes, I do, actually. I recently learned.
Oh, yeah.
But I will hunt you. I will just hack your Apple accounts, and I will force you to write us 5-star reviews, whether you want to or not. So leave us a 5-star review. Thank you. Anyways, also go join our Discord, because if we reach 100, actually you also have to subscribe on YouTube, but if we reach 100 people in the Discord and 100 subscribes on both YouTube channels, as well as 100 follows on Twitch, I will do something crazy. I haven't figured out what yet, but Maddie and I are talking about doing something crazy and amazing and fun for you guys. So, again, thank you all for tuning in today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, day, afternoon, evening, night.
And why don't you go try and do that?
Why don't you go do that right now?
Goal, so you can find out what the surprise is.
Yeah, the sooner we get there, the sooner you get it. Actually, I'm not going to tell you. You guys are not going to be able to hear about what it's going to be. Only thoughts about what it might be. You won't be able to actually hear what it is until we do it. We have a couple thoughts, like potentially a face reveal. Also, streaming. I have thought about doing a 24-hour stream if we were to reach it.
Like
a 24-hour stream, yes.
But
so, anyways, again, thank you all for tuning in.
Bye.
Bye.